Okay, this is a real quick reel with Robo. Um, about this rumor going around that Clantifa, Pantifa, Craptifa, whatever you want to call them, is being accused of setting fires across the West Coast. That part is not true. Okay? So let's stick to the facts here.
Yeah.
In Oregon, there is one of the fires that is being investigated as arson by the police. So I just wanted to let people know, because I get a lot of crap and grief about it on my Twitter, on my YouTube, on other people's YouTubes, on Facebook. I'm going to clear it up for you. They have no suspects right now. So the rumor is a rumor. It's not factual, maybe, but it is based on facts. Now, I know you're going to say, but California, Washington, and Oregon are burning. Well, we're not talking about California, Washington, and Oregon burning. Every year, California is on fire, okay? Every single year. It's like the Amazon. It's like the Ebola outbreaks in Africa. Every single year. It's a done deal. Get ready for it. Mark it on your calendars. It's going to happen.
And it's the peak of fire season.
On top of that, because Governor Newsom, in all his Pelosi family glory and on intelligence, has decided to go against wildlife and conservation people and not clear out the underbrush and not have controlled fires in California, because God forbid, wildlife and conservation and, forestry departments actually know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to Pelosi's family members being omniscient and all-seeing. So that's why the fires are really bad this year. Is not because of climate change, like they're trying to shove down your throats. It's because the moron that is currently governing California, and yes, I know California liberals are like, oh, that's easy for you to say because you don't live in California, okay? Like, because you're not here, so why don't you mind your own Tennessee business? Because I come from California. Because my friends are in California. Because my family are in California. So about you and your little stay in Tennessee business, how about you keep your liberal crap out of Tennessee when you move here because you can't stand your own liberal policies? Zip it. Now, let's get back to these fires. Number one, they're burning so hot and so out of control because Mr. McBrilliance in the governor's seat, being all-knowing, knows more than the forestry department, knows more than the wildlife and conservation departments. And he knows that by not having controlled fires and not clearing out the underbrush, these fires are just going to magically disappear. They're not. They're going to burn hotter, they're going to burn longer, and they're going to be easier to spread. Because underbrush is literally kindling for fires. And anybody with half a brain cell, like myself, I make no qualms in letting you guys know that I do not know everything. I'm not omniscient. I know a lot of things because I listen to a lot of things. But even I know from living in California and going to Camp Lomamar when I was a kid and listening to Smokey the Bear, that underbrush makes fires burn hotter, longer, and spread faster. And it's easier to start big wildfires because of underbrush. And when you don't have controlled burns, especially in an area like California, and you don't have those fire breaks, then what happens is it gets out of control quick. Okay? So we're not talking about the ones in California. Those happen every year. And because of Governor Newsom and his brainless buffoonery, thinking he's omniscient, just like Pelosi, his auntie, he's the one that's making those worse. So all you climate change people, be sure you vote Newsom in again, because fires kick up more carbon in the air than a lot of factories do. Okay?
Shit, more than a coal power plant does all year.
Okay? So thank Governor Newsom for us all either A, freezing to death or melting, because lava and crazy stuff, Spock, everything 50s. Crap. Done with California. Moving to Washington. I don't know why. Because usually in Washington, it's wet as hell. So I don't know why there's fires burning up there. Don't care why. It's on fire. Good for them. I'm praying for the people. Don't really give a damn about the governing body and idiots up there, because they're trying to dismantle and defund police, and they're all well and good watching their people suffer, and yet they're all 100% oh my god about the fires. What about the fires that were set downtown and burnt businesses down? But okay, you know, wildfires, they're different because nature started them, and we can't blame that on anything but nature. Well, in Oregon, there is one fire that is being investigated as an arson. One fire being investigated as an arson. I'm not saying Pantifa, Clantifa, Craptifa, Winetifa is behind it. I'm saying that to every rumor, there is some factual base. So the factual base for this rumor on the internet is the cops are investigating one of the fires in Oregon as arson. I'm not saying it was whoever, because I'm not in that investigation, therefore I don't know. But I am saying that factually, the rumor is based in a fact that someone started that particular fire. Or at least the cops and the firemen believe that someone started it. Else why would they be investigating it as arson? So I'm hoping that my friends, my peoples, y'all that listening to me can tell the difference between me saying, oh yeah, it's a fact that Antifa started all the fires, and me saying one fire in Oregon is being investigated as arson. Therefore, the rumor is based on a fact, just not that particular people. Okay? So I'm not saying that Antifa, Pantifa, Clantifa, Craptifa started the fire. I'm saying the cops and the firemen think someone, anyone, started a fire in Oregon. Only in Oregon. Okay? Thank you. And that's Real with Robo.